Civil Service Test 2026 Government Employment Exam Certification Training Tips. All you need to know. Question 1. What is the purpose of a civil service exam? To hire people based on political connections. To ensure merit-based hiring for government jobs. To test athletic ability only. To determine who gets to vote. Civil service systems use exams to ensure the most qualified candidates are hired fairly. Question 2. A merit system means hiring is based on wealth, ability and performance, family name, luck. Merit systems prioritize skills and qualifications. Question 3. Which of the following is common on an entry-level clerical exam? Quantum physics, grammar and reading comprehension, foreign languages, car repair. Clerical exams focus on communication and office skills. Question 4. Situational judgment questions ask you to solve a math problem, choose the best reaction to a workplace scenario, recite the law, draw a diagram. These test your interpersonal and problem-solving skills. Question 5. The rule of 3 in civil service hiring often means you get 3 tries to pass. Agencies must choose from the top 3 candidates. You must work for 3 years. You need 3 letters of recommendation. Many jurisdictions require hiring from the highest scoring available candidates. Question 6. What is a probationary period? A permanent job offer. A trial period where a new employee's performance is evaluated. A type of vacation. A training seminar. New hires are typically evaluated for several months before becoming permanent. Question 7. True or false? Veterans may receive extra points on civil service exams. True. False. Veterans' preference is a common feature in civil service systems. Question 8. Which section of the exam tests your ability to spot errors in data? Creative writing, data checking / attention to detail, history, physical fitness. Accuracy in checking names or numbers is vital for many gov roles. Question 9. Arithmetic reasoning questions often involve solving complex calculus, word problems related to everyday tasks, memorizing digits of pi, abstract art. These test practical math skills needed on the job. Question 10. A job analysis is used by the government to determine what skills the exam should test, track employee birthdays, calculate the building's rent, design the logo. Exams are designed to reflect the actual requirements of the job. Question 11. Reading comprehension sections evaluate your ability to speed read, understand and interpret written information, write a novel, memorize a dictionary. This is a core skill for understanding regulations and memos. Question 12. What does tenure generally provide to a civil service employee? Unlimited salary, job security after a successful probationary period, free housing, a company car. Tenure protects employees from arbitrary dismissal. Question 13. Which document describes the duties and requirements of a specific gov job? Job specification / description, resume, cover letter, birth certificate. The job spec outlines what the position entails. Question 14. An assembled exam is one that requires a physical gathering / proctored test, is done by submitting a resume only, is built by the candidate, is never graded. Assembled exams are standard written or practical tests. Question 15. Effective time management during the exam is important because the test is untimed. It ensures you can answer all questions within the limit. It makes you look busy. It prevents thirst. Pacing is key to completing civil service assessments. Question 16. Logical reasoning questions might ask you to identify the next shape in a pattern, choose the correct spelling of government, list all U.S. presidents, run a mile. Logic questions assess your ability to process complex info. Question 17. Conflict management questions look for your ability to win every argument, resolve disagreements professionally, ignore coworkers, start rumors. The goal is a productive work environment. Question 18. In many jurisdictions, a passing score is usually at or above 50%, 70%, 90%, 100%. 70% is a very common threshold for civil service eligibility. Question 19. Who is eligible to take a promotional exam? Anyone in the general public, current employees in lower-level positions, only retired workers, only students. Promotional exams are restricted to internal candidates. Question 20. Why should you read the notice of examination now? To find the best local restaurants, to understand the application process and requirements, to see the proctor's photo, to learn the history of the building. The note contains all critical details about the exam process.